time the test is going to be, how can Diaz handle adversity?
The 8th round was a huge round for Juan Manuel Marquez. 40 out of 85 by CompuBox numbers. Diaz landed only 18 out of 70. Harold Letterman's scorecard begins to tighten. Marquez making his patented mid-round rush.
He's the heavier-handed fighter, and he's the more accurate puncher. And it's starting to take its toll on Diaz.
Another CompuBox milestone. Marquez has now landed more punches in the fight than he's ever landed in a fight counted by CompuBox. I got a feeling they're going to smash every possible CompuBox record for these two fighters tonight.
While they smash each other's faces.
Exactly. What an amazing adjustment Marquez made, Emmanuel, in about the third or fourth round to find that uppercut and start to hammer away at it with 2 and 3 uppercuts at a time.
Very smart fighter. Great adjustment. And I thought this time he would be watching, but as he's turning around, he's back in the fight, and Diaz is starting to grab right now. See him a little bit. You know, it's interesting when Diaz had his first professional fight. He was in Mexico. He met Marquez, and they became friends for that night. And Marquez said he never would dream at that time, especially being that he was only 16, that he would end up fighting with Diaz.
He said he was such a nice kid, so warm, so personable. They're taunting each other in the ring. Great left hook by Diaz. He's trying to turn the tide through the sheer force of will.
In between all of us, the referee still is not to have to make one pitch, which means if anyone gets seriously hurt in this fight, they're probably going to get stopped.
All credit to the referee.
Because they
When
don't
if he
know the
stops
catch.
it, it'll be the first thing he's done in the fight.
Though Marquez is the much more experienced, in fact, it's Diaz who's had more experience fighting at this pace over the course of the fight.
And he's 10 years younger. And he's fighting in his hometown. And he's supposedly the stronger man.
And he's hurt.
A huge uppercut. Down goes Diaz.
Well, it's all because he doesn't know how to clinch.
Can he make it out of the ring? 35 seconds to go. A very brave Juan Diaz will probably go back to fighting.
A experienced fighter would probably clinch, but I don't think that's what he's going to do.
And look at Marquez go to the body. Look at him go to the body and try to set up the finish. And what a right hand. And that will be that.
What you just saw was a really good young fighter knocked out by a great old fighter.
Absolutely.
And you're pound for pound number 1.
Maybe. Just might
no,
be.
that's what you said, and you have good grounds to say that.
Well, let me say this. That's as sensational as any performance Manny Pacquiao's ever produced, for sure. No discredit to Pacquiao, who is great. Marquez is just as great. That was the first knockdown.
Okay.
Here's another look at the first knockdown, Emmanuel.
Right hand, but what amazed me was the precision and the accuracy of the punches from Marquez. He didn't miss too many punches, and he was punching from all angles, even as he was twisting and turning. The mark of an experienced fighter.
A straight right hand, and then the uppercut produced that first knockdown. The second knockdown is really almost a formality on a brilliant right uppercut.
The one thing that Marquez
set up
did,
by the body shots.
Marquez mixed up his punches. He threw punches over the top, and then he threw punches up underneath.
The sheer professionalism of the knockout, an amazing thing. And if ever you wanted an example of how to finish by going to the body first and setting it up upstairs, that was it. Textbook stuff.
Well, he was afraid of going into the fight, and he proved, to say, the experts right.